stuff with them.
Okay. I have two. I've got one that's somewhere in the mail or back and forth.
Hold on a minute. Let me get my other.
Bacon. You're okay. Go find your toy. Where's it?
Bacon.
Boy.
Hey,
Okay, let's go ahead and welcome into the chat. Mike Sampson, Miss Coastal Water, Joshua Perham, welcome in.
There.
As you all see, we have Coastal Water, Panda hiding behind Backlash. And
hello, everybody.
Welcome in, Dave Garcher. So if you have any questions or if you want to razz Backlash, feel free. Just let me know. We'll get it out there. We'll put this in on chat.
Royce Backlash.
I mean, coming.
But if you guys have any questions about where they live, I mean, what state they live in, how they fish, or their cooking channels, or about their channels and getting to know them, feel free to put it in chat and we'll get the answers asked out.
Yeah, he's gonna put Beacon in the back room where he's gonna be talking too.
So I don't know if I asked you this before, Coastal, but what got you into doing StreamYard? What motivated you?
Well, I guess the main reason anybody films of any sort is just trying to collect memories and adventures and fun, and this is just like another stream or device, I guess you would say, where you can if it's by video or just creating memories or containing memories. I guess that's what you want to say.
And how would you what got you motivated into yours, Backlash? Into you doing YouTube?
I was out with HK2 Productions, First Time Casting Adventures, and Paul Man Bassing. All three of them were out filming on Memorial Day weekend. And they kept telling me I ought to make a channel, since I love to fish so much and start posting videos. And I think I backlashed about 700 times that day. I said, dang it, if I want to make a channel, I'm going to call myself Backlash Fisherman and embrace the funniness and go with it. Plus, I went to take a picture of a fish, and I had so many pictures of Panda that I couldn't take a picture of my fish anymore. So I was like, I need something to free up space on my phone.
And I know Coastal, she does car confessions in the morning. Are you still doing that?
I am. I have brought them back. We have had a love-hate relationship with my vehicle, which has kind of put us down to one here and there, but did get it back. It's not quite 100%, but it's able to get us to, A and B and back to A. So yeah, still be coming back morning. And it's also how when I drop in Panda off, I just got to find the right way to flip the camera, make sure, because I am going onto a school property, make sure I'm not getting any other children, the location of the school. So I'm trying to keep some things private in order to activate it, I guess you would say.
So what gave you the idea of cooking with a Coastal? Doing a cooking show?
One, I do enjoy cooking, and whether it's from like your grandparents or mom and dad watching them cook. And I was like, well, I have to, with a family, you got to figure out how to cook, figure out what you like to enjoy cooking. or finding new things. And I do enjoy like the cast irons or Dutch oven. So I like to try to stick in that realm, learn new things in that area. But it's also because I would love, hopefully, maybe the first year to get my dad more involved with a few dishes, stuff like bunchuk stew. That's like more your hearty stuff that he knows how to do, but I like him to be able to show me how to do it. Yeah, and like even like a fish stew, it's like different things he's cooked over the years. I like to kind of follow and pick up, and I figure, and like this is a good avenue to record it. That way I'll have it in case of later on the years, whatnot. So something that you can create a time slot or a connection, capture that moment and stuff.
Right.
I see.
So Backlash.
I wonder if he got our mail call yet.
Mr. Backlash.
Yes, sir.
Backlashes. How many backlashes have you had since day one of your videos and live streams?
That I've actually shown in my that I've shown in my videos, or
showed on your lives, showed on your videos, and the ones you've edited out.
Probably about in the last 2 years, I'd say probably close to 5 billion.
No.
Yep. Oh.
Hey, Panda.
Yep. I normally fish 4 to 6 times a week, and I probably average about 10 to 15 professional overruns or backlashes a trip.
No, what about eagle nests?
I get one now about. Normally those come because I either hook a tree or something in the background. So yeah.
Oh, so you tree fish just like John Parker?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, that's what caused me to fall off the boat last year.
I know. I see that.
Because
did you learn how to tree fish? Hey, did you learn how to catch trees just like John Parker? John Parker taught you?
My lure was 3/4 of the way up a tree.
Yeah, like I said, did John Parker teach you how to catch these tree fish?
No, I knew that before I met John Parker.
Oh, so he just passed the jinx on to you.
Yep.
No, I think I passed it on to him.
No, he caught trees before you. He even caught a sinker with his corner of his eye, which I'm surprised he hasn't taught you how to do that one yet.
I've caught one in the belly a couple of times.
Okay.
The worst thing is, and this is why I don't fly fish, I've hooked myself in the ear.
You're going to make me spit my coffee over the screen again. Welcome in, Monty.
Hey, Monty. Mr. Guard.
Thank you, Monty.
I know. Did you
say everyone coming in?
Wasn't Double Hook one that we were sending stuff to?
Yes.
Double Hook, you should have mail there by now.
Hopefully.
Or very soon. I know I put it in the mailbox like Monday of this week. So
yeah, I've started sending out Christmas cards. So if anyone would like to,
you can send an email to backlashfisherman@gmail.com with your address.
I don't need to send an email. I just send it in Messenger.
Either or.
That too. I do have a Backlash Fisherman group on YouTube now. I mean, not on YouTube, on Facebook.
Yeah, somehow when you sent me that package, I got Mindy's sticker, but your sticker was not in it.
Mine should have been it. I put both in there.
I got 3 of Mindy's stickers and no Backlash.
No telling.
No telling.
But
Well,
it's all right.
you're in a
Yours
different
and
yeah.
Kansas.
You're in a different location tonight,
I got
so you don't
I got
even get
Mindy sticker on the back of my new truck.
Yeah.
I
You
got
don't
Mindy
even get
sticker
to
on the
see
back
it.
of my new truck.
John
So
John Parker just sent me a new sticker the other day, and I'm gonna be
Design.
or a new design, and I'm gonna put down the back of my truck.
you were bragging when you got these new the new
Obelisk.
obelisk reels
Yeah,
that they were not backlashable. But I found a video with you using the new obelisk that you bird nested really good.
that's because I hooked a tree. It wasn't that was not the reel's fault. That was my fault.
This is the one that you couldn't even do an intro on, and you backlashed it.
Yep. Oh yeah.
And how can you say that the obelisk cannot backlash now since you backlashed it catching another tree?
It does not. It does not backlash very often. I will say that much. It's
So
actually buried in my. It has reduced my backlashes more than the Shimano DC reels I have.
Have you backlashed it hooking your truck yet?
I haven't hooked my truck.
Why? As close as you are to your truck when you're casting half the time, I'm waiting for it.
It's just so fun.
Mommy.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the PC Funny. I'm more of a fan of the pins.
There's a gentleman
I want
that I get
ice cream.
custom rods from. His name is Sam Reed on Facebook,
Back up.
and he has Bastard Custom Lures, and he does Pacifica reels on his rods. He can make combos.
Oh, I love this. Ready?
Ricky Tiki
Have a-
Solo.
Solo Texas Avid Bird's Nest and Coastal. Yep.
Don't
I had a
forget
lot of people try to get me to change my channel from Backlash to Bird's Nest last year, but I never did it.
why you bird nest every reel you get a hold of.
Just about.
I know you told me you can bird nest a spinning reel, a bait caster,
It's too late for ice cream.
Not right now.
a 303. What reels have you not bird nested?
There ain't many.
Hey, Maurice Caston, welcome in. Now, if you guys have any questions for these,
I'm pretty sure that I've wrapped the line around the end of a cane pole a time or two. I know fishing on my granddad's boathouse, if a hook pulled out of a fish's mouth, I've hooked the cross beams or eaves up in the ceiling of the boathouse.
now, are you trying to redecorate a boathouse with hooks and everything?
Yeah.
So you're telling me you're going from bird nesting and all this to interior boathouse decoration?
I think I started with interior boathouse decoration. Now I just decorate the reels. Yeah,
Also, you said you had gotten a couple of the guard dogs.
Yes.
How do you like them? So, have you tried them out yet?
Not yet. Hadn't had an opportunity to use them.
Yeah. Dominic Hollis is supposed to be sending us a couple more. One for Coastal, one for me.
Because the two I had gotten in through drawings,
One was from River Rat 3030.
and Monty or Uncle Don had, or Don R had the drawing, but through Monty is who sent it to me.
For the other one.
So you guys haven't got them yet to use them?
We have them. Just hadn't had a chance to go to be able to use them.
Okay. And you guys,
The two that we have belong to Coastal. I'm not touching them because I'm not going to mess them up.
hey, Johnny Small Peppers, welcome in.
I mean,
Well,
if I was to mess it up before she uses it, I'd be in more trouble. But I guess if I mess it up, Monty would know what to do to correct it.
Oh, Monty and anybody on the pro staff could fix it and correct it. That's easy.
He ain't seen me mess up stuff sometimes.
Oh, have I seen how you messed it up? I can show you how to fix it. I got 2 of them. I use them all the time. So
Yeah.
and they work on any size, any kind of fish you want to use them on. Bait fishing, trout, catfishing. If you're fishing with a bobber, you can use them that way. Use them on catfish. Use them ocean fishing.
Okay, that's kind of where I would like to use it is to coast.
Down at
Ocean.
the beach. At
Yeah,
that,
if you're on the beach and you have a good rod holder, you can just rig it up like you're fishing in a lake or river.
Mhm.
But with if you're gonna do it on the ocean, you want to set a little bit heavier. The size of bait, whether it be live or cut, ain't gonna affect the guard dog.
yeah.
You just set a little heavier for the ocean because when it pulls back, if you had it set too light, it's gonna trip it. So with the ocean, you want to have it set a lot heavier to where when it pulls back, it ain't gonna trip it.
Yeah.
But when you get it, just let me know and I'll walk you guys through it and I'll help you get it set up.
All right.
Turn that down.
But the guard dogs, I tell you what, they work great. And I've caught 35 and 40-pound cats on them so far.
I'm hoping to go.
Hey, Jody.
Hey, Jody.
What's she saying?
She goes, Backlash.
I have Mindy and Backlash. I can't read.
Uh-huh. I like how she says backlash.
Yeah.
Backlash.
Backlash.
Which I just got me some new catfish bait in to try out. So
what baits do you use for catfishing?
normally I use chicken tenders, worms, or shrimp.
So what's this new bait you got?
Go get that way I can go get her.
Okay, well that's right there.
All right, I'll let you know.
I got it when I took Beacon to the back.
I'll let y'all get her ready for.
There's a company that I saw on Facebook called Blue River Carp Incorporated, and they sent me a whole box of shad.
Oh, cool.
So like, oh, not that.
Oh, hold on a minute. Let me put your solo.
Yeah.
There
This
you go.
one is Blue River Carp Incorporated. It's fillet strips. It says 3/4 to 1 inch wide by 5 inches long and 3/16 to 1/4 inch thick. It says it's in testing, and this is a blood scent formula number 2.
Man, if I get one,
It's in a resealable bag. And it's all Asian carp, which we don't have around here.
how long is a fillets?
These are 5 inches long.
That's one bait for me.
Yeah. These here are 2 inch by 3 inch chunks. And it's a formula 2. And it says
Now,
to keep that. Those are 2 to 3 inch chunks in there.
All right. Now, did they say how many's in those big fillet bags?
Looks like 6 fillets per bag because you see 3 on that side and 3 on that side.
Wow.
I don't know if you can see through the side. It looks like there's.
Yeah, I see it. They're layered in there.
Yeah, they're like it's a double layer, and you can see the juice in there for like the scent.
Right.
Like this one, yeah, this one here says a shad scent, where this one here says it's a blood scented. And
Right.
You can see like
Those are smaller chunks, aren't they?
the 2 by 3. Then he sent me a packet of original natural flavor. These are huge chunks.
Those are big cat chunks.
Yep.
But for your area, you'd probably have to cut them down to 1 inch squares.
Yeah, you see, they're out of Ohio. It's veteran-owned small business. Shelf life beyond 12 months, even after opening. Keep out of direct sunlight, and you don't have to refrigerate it.
Right. Can I get my mods to share out Coastal Waters YouTube channel and Backlash Fishing?
And there's another one, which is a black licorice flavor. Then
I can't believe they put black licorice in Asian carp.
Then I got another big. These are huge chunks.
Yeah,
These I
those
would use at the beach for shark fishing. And that
actually
bag.
those are meant for big cats, but you could use them
Well,
for carp.
I told him he wanted somebody that does brackish or saltwater fishing to see how they work also. And I told him I'd do some of both. Cool. Monty met him. Yeah, I just happened to. I went online. I filled out the form for the baits. Told them I was in North Carolina and I'm close to the coast, so I can do saltwater or I can do freshwater for catfish, either or brackish water in between for like striped bass and stuff. And he liked my location, so he sent me a box of bait. I think that whole box totaled about $45 and it was free of charge. So
Ain't bad at all.
nope, I'm gonna have to definitely get it out, try it, and see what I can catch. I really want to take some of those bigger pieces down to Oceana Pier and catch me a good size striper or a shark on it. That would be fun. If any of y'all can, Coastal is working on watch hours. You can take me off a big screen, Avid.
Why? You
I
don't
don't
like
know.
being the focal point?
I don't care, but Coastal is working on her watch hours.
Now, how
Last
many
time I
hours?
looked, she was still at like 10:50, I think is all she's at.
No, if everybody in chat could help Coastal with watch hours, even if you go over to her channel and
She
click
does
on
have,
the playlist and
yeah,
just run it through,
yep.
even if it's in the background, it'll help her with her watch hours.
Cool. Monty says he's had a few guard dog owners that have tried the Blue River carp baits with some success.
Hey, retired Rick, how you doing?
Hey, retired Rick. Hey, Chad.
If you guys could help Coastal Waters with her watch hours, it'd be greatly appreciated. And if I can get someone to post Coastal Waters link in chat and Backlash Fisherman's link in chat, it'd be great.
Yep.
So, rumor is you changed jobs.
Yep, I have. I'm a lot closer to home now. Which is why y'all don't see ride-alongs from me anymore. I have about a 20-minute
You're not
ride.
driving from state to state anymore.
No, I'm not going all over.
Nah, just
You're not driving from here to God knows where.
No, I drive about 10. Where I work and where Coastal works, so it's about 8 miles apart. And it's a straight shot. Mad catter catfishing.
So you mean you get to go buy lunch, take it to her, and drop it off at work, and go back to work?
Not normally. No, I wish.
I'm saying if you wanted to.
If I had the money or the time, I might would, but I'm normally out in the field a lot of the times doing soil testing.
breakfast, yes.
Yeah, sure, outdoors.
Most time I've already had my lunch packed.
Yep. Jello, hello. Hey,
Yeah,
yeah, sure. Jello came in too.
Hello.
Pontoon, Jody dropped my link.
What is Coastal Water's channel again? Is it just Coastal Water? All
Yes.
one word?
All one.
Yep, all one word.
That's what.
And she posted a video earlier of Panda got a hold of her phone before the Christmas parade we went to today and made a video saying, "Hey, YouTube, how you doing? I'm Randa Panda. I'm waiting on a parade." So y'all go check out that short.
There it is.
And it is child.
It is child
So-
protected. So
Yes, it is.
yep.
The comments are probably turned off on it.
Yes.
Yep. Y'all can watch it. Leave a thumbs up. Be great.
If everybody can help Coastal Water, thank you, Donar. With watch hours, it'd be
You got
greatly
yours.
appreciated.
Hey, Lance McCool.
Hey, Lance. Yeah, sure. I hope you loved the laugh watching her try to open all them bubble wrapped and heavily taped packages last night.
Love you. Night night.
It's Coastal Water, all one word, Pontoon Jody.
Avid just dropped it. And I think Don dropped it too.
Yeah. So what's this new hat you got on?
Oh, that's my fireman hat, one of my fire hats.
Okay.
It supports burned children in North Carolina.
Cool.
That's the emblem for the burned children's unit. So all the proceeds from the hat or shirts at the convention we went to goes to burn victims. It's one of my favorite hats to wear. I got this.
Hey, Chad Thomason, welcome in.
Chad.
Yeah, at the fire conventions, there's like those secondary support groups and teams and stuff.
Yeah.
With this shirt, it helps kind like mental health for firemen of what they go through and are involved in. Or and then there's other areas because you can
we have some pretty bad calls, and every now and then we have to have a chaplain come in and psychiatrists come in and help us get over certain calls. We had one last Christmas, unfortunately, Christmas Eve night. One of our retired firemen went to the local church that's about a block up the road from us. He filled up the baptismal with water, got home, sat down in his chair, told his wife he wasn't feeling good. She took the dog out for a walk, came back, he was collapsed in the floor, and he died of a massive heart attack on Christmas night.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
And he had just retired from our department probably about 3-4 years ago. And talk about a bad way to lose a fellow fireman. Christmas night after filling up a baptismal.
That was good.
Welcome in, Butterflies, Don, Yak Short, Susanna, Hunting, Jody.
He sold his hardware store that's right here in town about 3 months before he retired from the fire department to spend time with his family. 3 months later, he had a massive heart attack, and we did everything we could and couldn't save him. So, or some of the other calls, unfortunately, with wrecks, especially wrecks with fires or wrecks with small children, I've seen things I never want to see again, especially when it comes to wrecks.
Oh, yeah.
Went to a house this morning and those people are bedridden and they don't really have people that take care of them. So the smell in the house is god awful, and unfortunately they have very unclean conditions in there. So
And it's kind of, I guess, frustrating when you see those type of.
that's why these organizations help out, like the peer support to help us out. They have organizations out there where we can call them and say, "Hey, look, this family is in need of help. What can y'all do?" If we go to a house and it's been on fire and the child got caught in their room, smoke inhalation, burns, or anything, that's what this group does. It helps pay their doctor's bills.
Paddle for pennies. Like an outdoor.
There's one that's an outdoor group that's called Paddling for Pennies, and they kayak. They go and get sponsors, and then they go on the different waterways in North Carolina, and they paddle X amount of miles and get people to donate to their paddle trip. But yeah.
So, oh yeah, I was going to ask Mindy this. Do you ever let Backlash touch your rods and reels?
He has.
He jinxed them. And he
No,
hasn't
there are
jinxed them yet?
reasons- There are reasons I actually need his help with that. Not sure everyone knows, but being in the office, constantly typing, and then I have carpal tunnel that flares. And there's our points and times where I'm like, I have to hand it over to him to either bring it up or finish reeling it in. So yeah, so he has to.
And contrary to popular belief, she does backlash a reel every now and then, and I can get it out a lot quicker than she can.
Cat Claws, welcome in.
Cat calls, hello.
Now, if you guys do fish the bank or on the pier, Cat Claws does have some good rod holders that you can use, as well as DHA. He has some good rod holders you can use for setting tugs up on them.
I've got one of the I got one that's from Takedown Rod Holders, which is Austin Pettigrew, I believe, that does those. I think that's
They both are great rod holders, and with these two rod holders, you can step on the pads and it pushes them in between the boards or pushes them into the soil. And they're hard to get out once you get them in there, but you have to wiggle them side to side to pull them out. And you can hook the guard dogs up to them with a carabiner clip, and it's easy setup, easy takedown.
That's one reason I'm hoping the guard dogs will help with the snatch and stuff. So maybe that will eliminate it on my wrist.
Right. I will say this. You cannot set the hook quicker than the guard dog. The guard dog will have that hook set before you even get to the rod.
So when you use a guard dog, do you need to have a J hook on and not a circle hook?
You can use a J hook, you can use a circle hook, you can use a treble hook.
Okay.
And that guard dog will go set just like that.
Huh.
All right, Don, let me get this up. I know, I'm going to set it up.
All right.
Cool.
I'm going to get it set up. He's going to give a guard dog away.
Yeah.
That's so
you can use whatever hook you want.
Yep.
For the fish you want.
Well, why you got that? Why you got the why are you getting up the giveaway thing? I think Coastal's getting something too. Buy a set of stickers from us.
Cool.
Cat calls, circle hooks work awesome. Cool.
Oh yeah, circle hooks, J hooks, you name it, they all work great.
Yep. because I just got a whole set of circle hooks not too long ago. I'm hoping
There's
the last 3 weekends I've wanted to go fishing. It's been raining. Next weekend is this is sad. Next weekend, December 9th and 10th, is showing 65 to 73 for a high during the day, and lows in the upper 50s to low 60s. And it's not showing any rain right now for next weekend. So I'm hoping Friday night or Saturday I'll get to go out there.
Oops, hold on a minute. I gotta redo that one.
Can't have a space in it, can you?
I know. That's why I said, hold on, I gotta redo it.
Will you stop backlashing stuff?
I can't help it.
Just 'cause
It's
I'm
your
here.
fault.
Huh?
It's all your
I know,
right.
just because I'm here.
everybody that wants to get into a guard dog that wants one or would like to have one, here's your chance to get into it. Put in hashtag guard dog.
You still got a space in between the
I know I
hashtag and
have to go back in and I forgot about that space. It's all your fault.
Lord have mercy. I know you're gonna be blaming me for that type of stuff.
Of course.
And yes, I put in too.
And whoever wins, just email me and I'll get it forwarded to Monty if it's okay with him, and he'll get it shipped out to you.
Since I have not gotten one yet, Coastal's got 2 or 3. I know Dominiqu's supposed to be sending one. He said he sent it. It got sent back to him. I thought he resent it, but I haven't seen it. Fisherman 506, hello. I did share this out on my channel too earlier. I don't know if they'll bring anybody or not to you.
Well, I've got quite a few people in here now.
I think I'll bring some things since I said I was going to try to do a
Good Lord.
drawing. And yeah,
I thought you went for stickers.
We have 15 people in here. So.
I do.
Hey, Jello, Jello, Illinois brother. How you doing, bud? But these guard dogs, they work perfectly. They work great. No matter the conditions of waters that you fish, it's how you set them up that they work, how they work.
It's all there.
Hopefully between now and the end of January, we're going to try to figure out if we can make it to CatCon. That is somewhere we would like to go. You don't get to go to that, do you, Evan?
My work won't let me.
Yeah.
I'm always working my butt off. So
Well,
let me go. Hold on. Let me go back and reset this because something's not right. Everybody's putting guard dog in chat, but it's not showing no entries.
All right. Double hook. We are going to CatCon. Cool.
Hi.
If we go, we're going to be taking John Parker with us and Miss Dana.
And hopefully,
Oh my! Oh, well, hey, that's gonna be a problem. He's gonna backlash the whole trip.
Well, between my backlashing and John Parker's juju, pray for us. Monty says,
Did
stop
you
by
see
our
that?
booth and see us backlash. Yep, I saw that.
All right, now everybody put in for. All right, now we got 7 entries in there. That's good.
If the only downside is I'm definitely gonna have to drive my truck there. Zombie,
Hey, zombie prepper.
how you doing, buddy? Long time no
Hey,
see.
you can put Mr. Parks a lot in the bed of the truck, make him ride in the back.
Well, if we go and we take Panda, I'm gonna need my truck and probably a trailer to get everything back. Because everybody's gonna be buying stuff for Panda.
Hey, we'll be buying stuff for Panda. What are you talking
Hey, Zombie Prepper, how you doing? Rob Fox, how you doing?
Check your spelling there. Guard fig.
Yeah, you're going to have to picture spelling Rob Fox. It's guard dog. He's like me, big fingers, little keys.
We were at a Christmas parade earlier today, and somebody threw a box of nerds out. I immediately thought of Zombie Prepper because he always loves eating nerds.
I'm not sure about the dates for CatCon.
23rd and 24th of February. And that's in Louisville, Kentucky.
I would like to go.
It's the last weekend of February.
Nerds.
Yeah, I said earlier today we were at a Christmas parade and somebody threw a box of nerds to me. Zombie Prepper loves nerds and he eats them all the time. So I automatically thought of him when I saw the box of nerds flying at me.
What's wrong with a box of nerds? They're good. Whoops, did I say that out loud?
As long as you don't become what you eat, you're okay.
Bigfoot cannot become a nerd.
Hey, Yatshore joined my channel. I just saw he made a comment. Thank you, Yatshore.
Well, if I could get there, I would definitely help Monty out in the Cat Claws booth. I mean, guard dog booth.
Yeah.
Backlash, stop it.
What?
What hell? You ain't a light bulb.
I swear I think I eat backlashes for breakfast the way I backlash a reel.
All right, we got 8 people in the drawing. We got 15 people
3 sets
in chat. So if you want to get into a guard dog hook set rig, put it in there and we'll get it sent out to you as soon as we can. Then after this, we will be doing another drawing.
I think she's got 4.
I got 4 drawing or 4
packages.
Little packages.
Both stickers.
3 of them include stickers. Well, I can probably do all 4 can include stickers.
Yeah. Just do sticker 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll put stickers in with that. Surprised you're giving away the purple.
We'll give you another. Hey, Skip, how you doing? We'll give you another minute to get in on this one, then we'll spin it. So, Coastal, what is this new box of goodies you get that you cook with?
Hello Fresh is a and you can have it set up based on your need. If you need it every week, once a month, every other week, and you can design what type of meals you want or how many you want to get. You can get it 5 days a week, every other, or enough in that box to cover a week or every other day. We currently is a family. We do for a family of 4, and we do 4 meals in the box. So hopefully it covers us for the week, but a little bit of extra. And if you have a dietary restriction or food allergy, you can have it adjust, and then it'll pull what menus they have and what meals you like to put together, or they'll put it together. All you have to do is pretty much cook it. And it's good for anyone who, I guess, starting out cooking, because it gives you step by step. Or if you just at some point in time you're like, I get tired of trying to meal plan, so I'm like, okay, let them plan it for a little bit. That way it gives me a break.
Gray Wolf, hello.
Hey, Gray Wolf.
Hey, Gray Wolf, how you doing, bud?
Rob Fox. I just put the dates and stuff in for the Kentucky Expo Center. Stand 3.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Hey, Stan
Hey.
3, how you doing, bud? Stan, I would like to get you up here as a guest one Sunday night. Stan 3.
Stand 3 is not far from us.
Why
He's
did you
only
go
about
fishing?
He's about an hour north. He's in Richmond. If he's by his dad.
Yeah, they fished the James River. Maybe
Oh,
they
I know exactly
maybe
what
they
I'm-
may take your jinx away and get you on a big cat.
Or I'll just go backlash everything he's got and he'll throw me into James River never to be found again.
No, you'll be in the ocean before they find you.
I'll go up there and I'll catch a sturgeon. I won't catch a catfish.
Okay,
Well,
there's 10 people in here, so what do you say we spin it?
Sure, since you got 10 entries. Watch it land on me.
mm,
Yes, I put in. It ain't gonna land on me.
Oh,
Stand 3.
Congratulations.
got a spinning reel.
Stand 3 spinning reel does not matter. Look at my intro video.
Don R, if you want to, all right, there's how you get a hold of him. Stan 3, message him there and he'll get you taken care of.
Yep.
And you guys hold on and we're going to
Hey,
do.
Valerie.
Whoa. Stop.
He's funny.
That one went south real quick.
I would have to send a guard dog to somebody.
No, I would have, but come
Hey,
on.
Miss Valerie. I saw Miss Valerie Irwin come in.
Hey, Valerie.
You didn't know I had these things, did you?
Yes, I did. You're lucky I hadn't taken them yet.
So, Coastal, what hashtag do you want on this?
You can do sticker 1, sticker 2, sticker 3, sticker 4. I got like 4 little.
Panda's little glasses.
Yeah.
Why don't we just put Coastal for all 4 of them?
That work too.
That works too.
Because it's not just including the stickers. I figured I'd add a little extra to it.
Right. That's why I just said Coastal.
If you want to put your email.
Yeah.
And you can email Backlash. But sticker, number 1, or Coastal.
All right. If you want to get one of the 4 sticker packages from Coastal and Backlash, put that in chat.
We have.
Hold on a minute.
Okay.
There you go. Ooh,
Since
that's a
everybody
nice,
says she likes to hit me with a cast iron frying pan,
yeah. Hey, she has to get your attention somehow.
we've got a couple dented ones.
And then one
I'm
of.
sure.
There's my latest, not my latest sticker, but that's my sticker that I'm using for now.
And
then Panda has her own stickers.
Don R, you want to fix that one because there's no spaces.
Yep.
And then
a little
she's
extra.
going to give a yum
Bass
bass
worm.
bait. Yep.
Bass bait.
Now, I have caught, there's a pond that's right down the road from me. This particular crawl will catch a catfish.
So I had to get in on that one.
That's fine.
I've caught a few catfish on that crawl before.
That's.
Yeah, I've caught a lot of stripers on those crawls.
Yep.
And that's because they put it out there on a catfish rig and just left it out there.
Since this is Coastal's giveaway, can I enter?
Why do you want to keep what you already give away?
Because it has nothing to do with mine, unfortunately. This is all her. That one.
Stand 3 says Backlash. I got a spinning reel for you. Stand 3, you don't want to give him a spinning reel because he's going to make it into an eagle's nest.
I can win not one for sure.
Stand 3, there ain't a reel that you can give him that he cannot backlash eagle nest or telegraph wire it all the way around the pole and the reel at the same time.
Look at my can't fish for backlashing video from a year ago. With me and first time. The video is very bad, but because I have water on my lens, but yeah.
Yeah, you'll see the eagle nest real quick. Stand 3, he can eagle nest that one around the tip of the cane pole. He's done it. There's not a rod or reel you can give him that he can't backlash.
Oh, it wasn't too
He'll
long
end up
ago.
throwing him in the river, Stan.
It wasn't too long ago. I went to cast. I hooked a pole that was standing up in my boat in a rod holder and threw the pole in the water.
Okay, we got 17 people in here, and we're got
9 entries.
9 entries. And this is for coastal and backlash stickers and some
3 stickers and a pack of bait. Hey,
pack
Apache, how are you doing? Long time no see, Apache.
And it's going to be 4 drawings.
Yep.
So it's going to be 1 drawing, then the next one, and the next one.
Yep.
So if you don't get in this time, you can put in hashtag coastal next time. Oh, you don't want to see him throw a cast net.
Actually, that's about the best thing I can do is throw a cast net.
Yeah, knowing your luck, he'd go over there and throw his cast net, and it'd be all twisted, and now when he pulled it in, he wouldn't be able to use it again.
Surprisingly, that's the one thing I do really good is throw a cast net. I make a perfect pancake almost 99.9% of the time.
Yeah, but there's nothing in it.
Fisherman 506. Hello.
Hey, Fisherman 506.
I thought I said Fireman 506 at first.
Because I think we are going to try to do more firemen.
Some of my fire training and stuff, I might get her to start filming more.
Yeah.
I try not to film when I'm on scenes.
But like during their trainings and stuff.
Yep. Some of the training video, like when we burn houses and stuff, I'll take short videos there.
I can understand that because those trainings are really intense and it's more for
I did one not too long ago. I was on a scene, but it was a wheat field. It wasn't like it was somebody's house or somebody
something more intense in someone's life at stake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got 11 people in chat in the entries and 16 in here.
Cool.
So what do we say we give away the first set?
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
You guys got a pen and paper ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Coastal does.
And here we go.
I grew.
You'll get it. Oh, retired Rick.
Retired Rick. Way to go.
You'll be in for the next one, Valerie.
I just put my
I got a pin to
email.
To the screen now.
Send me your address at that email and I will get this out probably Tuesday-ish.
And
Or by
if
the
you
end
have
of the
not
week.
got it, if you're gonna make sure you got into the drawing, put in hashtag coastal in chat, and there's still 3 more packages to go.
Yep.
So,
My
who's
bad.
the better cook?
Well, when it comes to Hello Fresh, it's kind of hard to screw that up.
I mean,
You
from
can do
cooking
it,
from.
you just throw something extra in.
I
Because that's
mean-
like a $1 pack.
Yeah.
I know
That's-
I've seen you backlash a Hello Fresh meal once.
Yeah, I didn't put an ingredient in.
So how can you say you can't backlash it?
Well, it's hard to.
Hard?
Yeah.
Oh
We-
yeah, because you're paying attention to chat more than you are cooking.
Well, that and I got to be able to read too, you know.
The what?
To read.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Coastal. We'll just do the book with it. The book that you have here can go with this one. Sorry.
No, Apache. This is we're gonna do this again.
Yep. It's going to be the same 3 stickers. I don't know if anybody came in new.
Stan, that's no. Not unless you want it to be non-edible.
Hello Fresh is dumbed down enough. Yes, Jody could cook it. If I can cook it, Jody can cook it.
It's definitely someone who's either learning or just. It's, you can't mess it up.
You want me to show this next pack off? The next giveaway here. The next one is going to be the same 3 stickers. Coastals, mine, and Panda's sticker.
What I don't got.
Yep. Then it's going to be a pack of cream worms for bass fishing, which I'm pretty sure they'll catch a catfish too if you get it in the right spot. And one for Avid, 101 Bible Truths for a Powerful Prayer Life. It's a little devotions book.
I can use one of them.
Yeah, if you have an Ollie's near you,
Yep.
it's the best little.
So
book.
that's going to be the next one. Avid, if you send me your address too, which I might have it somewhere written down.
If not,
I've got it written down somewhere, but I don't know.
we're in here and
I got
17
a couple of devotion books for men that I could send you if you want one.
Yeah, that'll work.
That I've been through and can pass it on down the line.
All right, let's go ahead
Hey.
and see who the next winner is. Are you ready?
Yep, you gotta take us off the big screen first.
Oh yeah, that's right. Go.
We're gonna get Avid screwed up before the end of it.
You're trying to do that real good, aren't you?
Hey, you're the one that asked us to come up here. Chad.
Your wife would be a good buffer from getting backlash by you. Chad Thomason. The Backlash's email is pinned to the screen, so you can email him there with your mailing it information and address,
Yep.
and he'll get the packages sent out to you. And don't worry, people. There's still 2 more drawings to go.
Yep.
Yep.
So you guys are still in the running if you want to get their stickers and whatever packages they have next for you.
Of course, this is going to be the same 3 stickers, but this time we have a set of 4-inch. It sits mullet tsunami tidal baits. So it's like a little paddle tail bait.
Yeah, those are striper baits.
If anybody goes striper fishing, walleye, trout, these work good for speckled trout too.
Flounder.
Oh, yeah.
Flounder, speckled trout, largemouth bass.
Maybe y'all can keep y'all's flounder.
Rick
I've called-
says retired Rick said he already emailed you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yep, he has. I've caught speckled trout, red drum. I've caught flounder. I've caught stripers. I've caught largemouth bass on these. I've caught a crappie on them before.
River
It
Rat
does
says
say-
those are his, but he has to put in for the drawing to get them.
The back says redfish, snook, tarpon, trout, and flounder,
Uh-huh.
and they are scented. I haven't caught a tarpon on this particular one before, but I have caught a tarpon before. That was fun. I've caught a skate on them, but
So
River Rat said, "Mate, River Rat,
Yeah.
you got to put in
Coastal.
hashtag
Coastal.
coastal. You want to put that back up so you'll get it right?
hashtag coastal.
Reset it from the winner.
Want me to reset it again?
Nah, it's still showing winner Chad.
I know. I
Oh,
can just all I have to do is hit draw after they put it in.
okay.
Just put in hashtag coastal and they'll still register.
Okay.
All right. If River Rat will do that. There he goes.
It'll still register.
Okay.
Oh, I hit 1.53 today.
What?
Finally passed the 1500 mark.
Yeah, we have a easy bait tackle, and it's got about any type of tackle you want or need.
Well, that one there came from
No, that came from there.
that
You
came
got
from
easy bait tackle?
Yep, it's
Yeah.
called Easy Bait and Tackle is the name of it.
Where did you
And
guys
they have saltwater, freshwater, catfish. They even got spear guns in there.
If it's fishing related, if they don't have it, they can find it.
If they don't have it, they can find it. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it.
So this is basically all just ocean fishing.
Mm-mm.
No.
Because
Yeah, this came from
yeah,
there.
they came from there.
These are some of them are bass lures, some is salt. They do saltwater and freshwater.
Yeah, that came-
They have catfish bait. They have live bait. Matter of fact, the North Carolina state record was caught with a reel, rod, and bait bought from Easy Bait and Tackle for blue cat and channel cat and flathead. All three were caught last year.
Mhm.
I want to take that bait to Scott's Pier with
Thank
John
you,
Parker.
River Rats, for sharing that link.
What
No,
is cat claws?
River Rat, if you could share out the link for Guard Dog's
He did.
site, it'd be
He
great.
just shared out Guard Dog too. Well, YouTube Guard Dog.
Yeah, I was trying to get the website.
He
Get the
did
website
Cat Claws
for Guard
YouTube
Dog.
channel.
Yeah, he posted the Guard Dog Inc.
Easy.
Well,
It's-
actually, let me do it this way. Share.
Chad says email sent.
All right.
All
What do you
right.
say we do this again?
Sir.
What do we say we hit the button again?
All
All
right.
right.
Let me find Avid again. Let me find where I'm at. If y'all want, here is. Yep, I'm a moderator. I did the link for Easy.
Oh, look who won! Whoa, he did say that. Those
Yep.
jigs were his.
Those will actually be good for smallmouth and largemouth over his way.
Yeah,
River
they're
rat,
good
do y'all
for
have
game fish.
river rat? Do you
River
have
rat,
walleye over there? I did
We've
put
got a
the
lot.
link. I put the store link for Easy Bait and
Hold
Tackle.
on a minute. Where you at? There you are.
Yep. Yeah, I put
There you are, Adam.
yeah. Way to go, River
Journey
Rat.
to the riverbank. That's pretty cool. Cat claws.
Why'd you had
So,
cat
hey,
claws?
everybody, we still have one more drawing to go for another package. So
Huh.
you only gave away 3, so you got one more.
Avid, I think you timed out cat claws.
I don't think so.
It says you hit him.
Whoops, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying. Sorry, I was trying to make him a mod.
It's yeah, you.
Backlash, you're after this one.
Oh.
Sorry about that, Adam. Boy, metal on Backlash. But now you're blue.
Oh Lordy.
This is all Backlash's fault.
Probably. The
Mindy,
bait
you're
and
supposed to help
tackle.
to protect me from him.
The bait and tackle shop that I was talking about, Easy Bait and Tackle, they do have an online store with shipping, and you can check out all their stuff there. I just sent the link again for that. Next up, I can show the stickers again. It's the same 3 stickers. This time,
because I am all about the mermaid.
because she's about mermaids and stuff, it is a purple rod holder.
Sleep.
Or rod sleeve. It is. I said holder, but it's a sleeve.
Oh, that's
This
what I was
is
giving you a backpack for.
This is a standard spinning rod sleeve, and it goes for rods up to 7 foot long.
Thank
And
you,
it's for spinning rods, but you can see it says up to 7 foot.
I couldn't find my seafoam green, so purple.
And there's the back part. As you can see, the price is actually on there. We paid $8 for it. So it's a very nice rod sleeve, actually.
Aw.
River Rat mine. Valerie, purple hearts. But that's what will be in the last package.
All right. If anybody wants to make sure has not gotten into it, this is your last chance of getting it. This is #Coastal in chat.
Hey, Cat Claws shared his Facebook group. Cat Claws, if you look up Backlash Fisherman group, well, I might can share my Backlash Fisherman group
Yeah,
too.
you should be able to share it in there.
If I am
find it without deleting anything. Lily
would love that. She loves mermaids in purple.
I got 115 members in it. Now, how do I?
Oh, Stan 3's YouTube channel. Okay.
I don't know how to share it.
You don't know how to share it?
The Facebook group. Ooh,
I
got one number.
Yeah, all you do is go up there and click on. Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Android
there should
phone.
be. Yeah. There should be
oh, right there.
an option in there to where you can share it.
I figured it out.
You come back and chat and you post
Hey,
it.
Tiffany, make sure you hashtag coastal.
Do hashtag coastal, Tiffany. We got one more drawing for a coastal water sticker. Yep, you're supposed to be able to read it that way. A Backlash fisherman sticker and a panda sticker, which technically Tiffany has one coming, and a purple rod holder or rod
Stand
sleeve.
3. Okay,
I am not sending no
everybody in chat, I want to challenge you guys.
I'm in the wrong.
I want to challenge everybody in chat. Stand 3 is sitting at 91 subs.
91.
He needs 9 more to hit 100. Please, let's help him out.
And there's my Facebook group. If y'all want to join Backlash Fisherman Facebook group.
Everybody, let's push Backlash. Stand 3
Mon-
over 100.
Monty and Cat Claws can go in there and promote their stuff. I have like 115 members right now.
Hey, Tiffany. So let's help
In 3.
Stand 3 get to 100 subs. He deserves it. He catches a lot of monster cats. He does most of the work when he's fishing with his dad. He's awesome. I watched. He does. Yeah. Can I get a mod to post Stand 3's link?
I got it.
Thank you. When I found out that he's only setting just under 100 with what all he does on YouTube, nah, he needs to grow just like the rest of us.
I thought I was already subscribed to him, but I wasn't. I'm sorry, Stan.
Hey, sometimes YouTube will take your subscription away from somebody.
Because 2 Stands is his dad, right?
Right.
I got to see if I'm subscribed to him. Still. Nope, I'm not subscribed to 2 Stands.
Everybody, 2 more. Let's give him 2 more subs.
Oh, you just got another one.
That would be why I haven't seen 2 Stands lately. I wasn't subscribed to him either.
Boy, you're just batting 1,000, aren't you?
Well, yeah.
We just need to make sure he gets 2 more. He's sitting at 98, but let's get him over to 101.
Yep.
And if you're not in for this drawing for
I see that he's at 100 now.
Put it in hashtag coastal.
There you go, Stand 3.
100.
They're showing 100.
Yep. Let's get a few more over, so just to get them set.
2 more over.
Stand 3.
Stand 3 needs subs, Grey Wolf. Thank you, Tiffany. And then we can get his Stand 3's link shared again one more time, a couple more times to get him over.
Yeah.
Stand 3 does deserve everything he gets for subs.
Stand 3. Coastal actually has right many family members up around Emporia, Prince George, Richmond area. So we go up. We actually are probably going to be going up there first of the year because we have some clothes to take to some family members who have had babies recently.
Yes,
that
I need
can use
them out of here.
That can use little girls' clothes.
Yeah.
So probably first of the year, I will try to get up with you and 2 Stands and see if y'all can't put me on a decent fish. If that's all right.
Stand 3, you are now sitting at 102.
Woo!
Yeah. You got some amazing people in here.
Yep.
You know, I've never had Stand 3 as a guest on my show.
I
I've
didn't
had
even,
his dad.
honestly didn't know.
I've had his dad on my show one time, and he called two guys a girl,
Yeah.
and he got corrected on that.
Let's see. Channel cat, my biggest is 23 pounds. Blue cat, my biggest is like 15 pounds. So
Okay,
it won't take much to. Now when I say PBs for catfish, that is by rod and reel. My personal best blue cat I've ever caught was 133 pounds. Unfortunately, that was when I was commercial fishing and it was in a gill net. And
Linda, I tried to break you up, but you
that doesn't count, unfortunately. Hey, Miss
No.
Linda.
Hey, Linda, sorry. I tried pinching you in the live chat, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
She slept right through Piggy's live stream.
I have to resend you those links again, David, to see if you can get them to work right
What links are that?
for Nightbot.
Yeah, you never sent them to me.
I sent them one time and you said they didn't work right.
They didn't. Hey, Johnny Small Peppers, how you doing, bud?
I
All
fish
right.
with dynamite. My PB is 89 fish.
Is that whole fishes or pieces of fish?
Oh, because you used dynamite for bait.
Is that before or after you ate a lot of hot peppers?
That's after he ate the hot peppers. All right, let's
It
do
was
this
just
again.
dynamite that we're talking.
Now, who do you think's going to win this one? This last
Uh,
drawing.
Hopefully one of the ladies, since it is a purple rod holder.
Gray Wolf
Or
for Lily.
purple
Yeah.
rod sleeve.
Because you know River Rat claimed it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
The sleeve.
Yeah, you need to take us down and watch it be Tiffany.
Don
Don
R.
R.
Oh, wow. Don R gets a pink rod cover.
It's purple.
It's purple.
Purple, but
Congrats, Uncle Don.
congrats, Don. River Rats is laughing about that one.
Yep. I've got a bunch of rod holders around here that are all different colors.
You do?
Don says he needs it.
I do have a bunch of rod holders. I got 5 in the back of my truck that are PVC.
Rod sleeve.
I got a bunch of rod sleeves
I
too.
like your PVC rod covers. They protect them a lot better.
Yeah.
Those
I mean, they
PVC
hold the rod.
Hey, you can put your eyelets in there and nothing hits them, nothing crush the eyelets. It's
You can
perfect.
still break them in the tailgate of your truck with the sleeve on them.
But not with a PVC rod. Hey, not with a PVC rod, it won't.
You want to bet?
Don't give him a challenge.
Been there, done that.
We can't tell you not to use the thin wool. You have to use the thick wool.
You're welcome, Don.
It was schedule 40.
Yeah, his email's up in chat. At River Rat, where you can send him your information.
River Rat, I think I have you somewhere, but you can send it.
I have his
Yeah, we need
I
to
have
get
his
all the
email
addresses
pinned to
in
the
the book.
screen.
Yeah.
For once. We need to sit down and actually put everybody's address in the book.
If you see our back office area right now that Panda has slowly started to take over, you would know why.
Yeah, Coastal, if you let Backlash have that notebook, it'd disappear.
This particular one, Gray Wolf, came from that Easy Bait and Tackle store.
River Rat says she'll send it to you on Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
All right.
So, does anybody have any questions for either one of these two in chat? By the way,
I dropped easy
Mindy,
bait and tackle again.
Yes.
have you let Backlash use any of your chickens in the backyard for catfish bait yet?
No. The chickadees are. No one is touching them. The
Right.
only way they'll leave here if some predator in the area
Natural
gets
selection.
natural selection.
Natural causes afterwards.
Because they're more of layers, so they don't really have a lot of meat per se. But I'm sure something can come off of them, but not enough to warrant or put that
amount of effort
to
into
them.
it.
Right now, they're still laying away.
Yep.
So, if he was to pick up a chicken, would you hit him with a cast iron skillet?
Probably.
I wouldn't.
Actually, sometimes I call him.
The chickens are mine, so that's my deal. So I wouldn't use them anyways. They're my pets.
All right. Good night, Cat Claus.
See you, Cat Claus.
There was a moment of time when, in the process of raising them and whatnot, when they got out, I would call him the chicken whisperer, because he can just like.
I can clap my hands and say "girls," and they'll come running to me. Yep.
No comment.
You both have been very generous tonight.
Valerie, where we are, we technically can't have a rooster due to a noise ordinance.
Let's see. There's a story behind that question.
I'm sure.
Valerie has a neighbor that has this rooster that likes to wake Valerie up at certain hours of the night while it's completely dark.
I did not. Ooh.
And it's getting really annoying, and she wants to find him a new home.
Yes, because
I might have to go to that address personally and hand deliver it.
Oh, I can deliver that. Because our first batch of, cause we do like 4 chickens at a time. Our first batch, our original one of them ended up becoming a rooster, and where we got them from, I was like, we need to switch out with a with a hen, because there was a one of the mornings I heard it. To me, it sounded like a goat. I'm like, I got baying, or that, I guess that working of the
all right.
What do you want to call it?
Yeah, everybody in chat do me a favor.
Crowing.
Just for Valerie, put a rooster in chat.
I got Richard and Chad. I got River Rat so far.
Who are you missing?
Don.
Uncle Don.
Oh,
I can get with him.
Yeah.
And actually, River Rat, I need to just go hand deliver his.
Oh yeah, you're not far from him.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Hey, you can go fishing with him and show him your backlash skills.
Let's see.
So, what? I know we haven't talked about this much, but what church you guys go to? What faith?
Pentecostal holiness. And I know I share it on my YouTube, or might need to save it or share it. It's St. Paul Pentecostal Church.
Oh.
I wish we could, Tiffany. Then we need to do like a big. What are you?
He's right up the road from Bass Pro Shop.
Okay.
Hey, he's just past
Lake Norman,
which is right there where Zootastic is. How close are you to Zootastic, River Rat?
You all can have hand delivery. I gotta get it sent out.
Y'all could have hand delivered.
Or no, I haven't.
Didn't that go with double hook?
Apache is 20 minutes from Lake.
Apache says he's 20 minutes from Lake
Okay.
Norman.
We need to meet at Lake Norman.
We went to
He's-
Troutman. We went to Troutman a few years back and stayed at Airbnb right off of Lake Norman, and went to Zootastic and went to Bass Pro Shop over there. So we're definitely going to have to go back there. And I think Huntersville is where Nina is, my half sister. I need to go over there and get my hair did.
Yeah, his not sure if he's about his background of being adopted
Yep.
and stuff, but he has come in contact with his birth family. He's
I've got a full-blooded brother a year older than me, and a full sister about 3 years younger, and two half sisters. So, unfortunately, I was adopted due to abuse. But I was so young that I don't remember it, thank the Lord. I was 11 months old when I was adopted. It was about 6 months old when I was abused. And the state came in and took me. Supposedly, once I found my biological parents, my biological dad said that one night I wouldn't stop crying, and he punched me in the chest to the point where it put me in the hospital. What did you put
There
in
you go,
chat?
Valerie. That's you.
Rooster. So, yep. Hey, y'all. Apache and
River Rat.
River Rat, I about to call his real name, are only about 212 miles from us.
Oh, so you can hand deliver anything you want to them too.
A matter of fact, I'm getting ready to go up by High Point, Winston-Salem area to go see, actually it's Wilkesboro. I'm getting ready to go to Wilkesboro real soon to go see Bailey's Guide Service to go hunting one weekend. He's just north of both of them.
So you gonna go after a whitetail or a mule deer?
Yes, sir. Yep. He said it was around Wilkesboro, which is just west of Yatkinsville.
You just cussed me out. No.
Yes, sir.
Man,
Yes,
here's
Santa
what-
Claus.
Winston-Salem.
Man, did you do me a favor?
Yes.
Crack him with a cast iron skillet for me.
Yes, Santa Claus. He needs to dye his beard
You
white.
know what? I'm gonna get her a cast iron skillet just for you know what? I know the man in charge, so I can make sure he gets you some coal or granite.
I've been on the bad list for a long, long time.
I have because when different people, especially at work, my managers and stuff, they're like, because we all can decorate our cubicles or whatnot, and I have a stocking, and they're just like, well, you're gonna find nothing but coal in there. I'm like, that's good. I can either, if you press it long enough, it'll become a diamond, or you can cook it and have your steak.
Yeah, but hey, if it's just dusted, then what are you gonna do with that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
River Rats and saying Winston-Salem's an hour from him.
Yep.
Apache says River Rat, we're gonna have to meet up. That'd be awesome.
Yep.
Okay, so going to cook.
John, I want to know when Abbott and me is gonna cook with you.
I don't know.
Yep.
I guess we'll.
Have you ever heard the saying, red sky in the morning, sailor take warning, red sky at night, sailor delight?
Yep.
Did you realize that that's actually a Bible verse?
Uh-huh. I
I
just
know a
don't know
lot.
which. I just don't know where it's at in the scriptures.
Matthew chapter 16, verses 1 through 4 is
Okay.
basically where it talks about. It's really 1 through 3,
And it's in red
and it's in the red letters. Basically, it's where the Pharisees and Sadducees asked Jesus to demand that he show them a miraculous sign from heaven to prove his authority. He replied, "You know, the saying, red sky at night means fair weather tomorrow. Red sky in the morning means foul weather all day. You know how to interpret weather signs in the sky, but you don't know how to interpret the signs of the times." So that was pretty cool that he actually told him that. I'm not going to go into the rest.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was actually words that were spoken by Jesus himself. Since you're trying to get a little bit more,
Wow.
I do try to do little scriptures like that every now and then.
I've just started putting scriptures across the
Bottom.
bottom screen because it's edifying and it helps other Christians. And I'm going to start putting Christ more into what I'm doing than just leaving him on the side burner. He's more in control now than anything. I'm going to let him guide this channel and everything I do.
Yeah, if it's just like a little bit like the size of a mustard seed, if you can just do a little bit, it eventually, because if you've seen how big the actual mustard tree can get, so
A mustard tree is pretty big.
Yep. And just to have where it starts like a little bitty seed.
It's a tiny seed, really tiny.
Yep.
But it produces a lot. And if you have that kind of faith, you can move mountains.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, you can even move a backlash off a reel.
Sometimes it takes that type of faith to get to get an eagle's nest out.
That's what do you think I said that?
Yeah. A lot of times I eagle nest, I'm just like, nope, I throw it in the truck. What was it? Video before last, I think I said I went through 5 rods before I found one that worked.
Yeah. Putting God first and how he works.
Or how it takes a wave.
You know, you say it takes a lot of faith to get a backlash out.
Yeah.
Then you gave up on it. Then when you said you gave up on it, the first ones came into mind is, "Oh, ye of little faith."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's sometimes it's more convenient to grab the next rod.
Yeah. All right. Good night, Tiffany. Have a good night.
I hate to say it, that's the way most Christians are. It's easier to grab the next thing to make life easy than to go through the trial that God laid before you to reach the goal that he wants you at.
But see, her, you know, you're praying for something that God has for you.
Yep.
But when God sets that task on you to where you can learn it,
Yep.
Yep.
we have a tendency to run from it to go into something easier.
Oh, he said it won't be easy.
Oh, yeah.
No,
It,
because he gives us all talents. He gives us everything that he has for us to do for him. And some of us just squander it and bury it away for him until he yanks our chain and gets our attention and says,
Yep.
"This is what I have for you. Let's do it."
Oh, yeah.
And it took a while before, I mean, he yanked my chain pretty good. Oh,
Yep.
exactly where we're at. Your time and his time.
This time. Yep.
a tiny message.
The that big fish that I'm holding up on my banner, that big catfish avid,
Yeah.
I caught 3 or 4 little catfish, probably about 12, 15 inches long. And I knew I had more than what me and her could eat, but not enough for me to offer for the whole family to come over. And
Big
I
one
was
wasn't
down,
big enough for what you needed.
I was down to one piece of chicken liver left in the cup. And I cast it out. I said, Lord, this is my last piece of bait. Please bless me with at least one, if not two fish to help me have enough to provide for the family. And I caught that almost 30-pound channel cat on the very next cast.
That's
And,
pretty bad. That's where God's blessings can come into works really good.
and I never checked it until about a year later and realized I ate a state record.
Hey, you ask God for
Yep.
Yes,
to answer
I
you.
asked for I asked for him to provide, and
He provided.
he provided for me. I mean, I think from the time I cast it out, said the prayer, I bet it won't 3 minutes before that rod went down.
Oh yeah, God will do that.
Yep.
God is
And
gracious, God is good, and God is merciful.
I
And
told
if
this story the other day. I think it was in Parker Pursuits on Wednesday night devotion thing. I think that's who it was that does that. But
oh, you're talking about 3+1,
Chad and I think it was Parker.
no,
Yeah,
Larry and Cody, three plus
Cody. Yeah,
one.
I was in there with them the other night, and I actually mentioned this story. I was working for the state of North Carolina fishing gill nets, tagging and releasing striped bass, red drum, sturgeon, flounder, even tagged and released some catfish. If they were over 80 pounds, we would tag them and release them. They sent me out it was a Saturday, and it was a nor'easter was coming in that afternoon. The nets were slack full of fish, and we stayed out there way too long. And that nor'easter blew up on us, and we about sunk the boat that day. And me and another boy were in the boat together. I had gone to the back to tag a fish and release it, and I heard a voice just like me and you are sitting here talking that said, "Don't worry, my child, for I am with you." And
I
that's
remember you. I remember
I was
that.
like, I looked at the boy up at. I said, "Did you say something?" He said, "No." And it was a voice just as clear as day. And after that, the even though it was storming all around us, the rest of our day went just as smooth. You couldn't have asked for a smoother rest of the day, and the trip in was just about as safe as it could ever been. And it wasn't too long after that, I pretty much put in my 2 weeks notice to them I'm not going out in weather like that anymore
Hi,
because
Crazy Honey, Amy, welcome in.
I didn't want to waste any more of his goodwills towards me in that type of weather. I put in my
God's
2 weeks notice and moved to coastal.
God's grace and mercy.
Yep.
He's there when you need Him the most.
Yep.
And I tell you what, even
Yep.
if God has a calling for you, He's going to make sure He's going to get your attention.
I was worried that day I was worried I wasn't going to see her again because it was so rough. I thought we were going to sink the boat. We were standing in knee deep water at the time. And
Now, who are my prayer warriors in chat?
and then hearing that, I knew that I was supposed to be with Coastal because I wasn't still at that time. I wasn't 100% sure where I needed to be in life. I quit the job, moved back home closer to her. Me and her got engaged. About 2-3 months later? After that is when we got engaged. and got married from that one saying or that voice.
No, you guys have do you guys do prayer lists or something for people that need?
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Put
We
Amy
will.
on there. Put Crank and Honey on there because she needs it.
Okay.
I can't say why, but
That's fine.
she's going through a lot of medical issues right now.
All right. And if you, well,
She's a good woman. She
oh yeah,
paints
I go to her.
floors. She
Yeah, I
did
go to her live streams every now and then.
and Ron with Fishing by Faith. He paints lures and he's another Christian. And Thumpaholic, if you know him.
Yeah. I just put my email in the chat again. If anybody ever needs prayer, don't hesitate to send me a request, and I will pray for you.
Yeah, we do not mind.
And heck, me and Coastal have stopped ride-alongs, even pulled off on the side of the road to pray for people if we had to.
Yeah, I'm going to start getting into that again because I've not been doing what I'm supposed to have been doing. And that's why I'm starting to
I
put
can't
Christ
remember
back
her
in the
name.
channel again and everything.
I think it's Amy.
Yeah,
Okay.
Crank and Honey is Amy.
Okay.
Crank Honey. Yeah, Crank Honey is Amy.
Right.
I love that antique wooden boat that's behind her when she's or that wooden boat that's behind her when she's painting.
So, Crank and Honey, is it okay if I tell them what's wrong? Why you
Well,
need the purpose?
she just says she has 4 more chemo treatments, so
Okay.
I understand that all too well.
River rats need prayer anyway, every
Well, we
day.
all do.
Yeah.
Well, we all do.
In that along that lines that Crank Honey just said, March 6 years ago in March, my grandmother passed away. Shortly after that, my mother had double breast cancer and had to have those removed. All through that,
Strap back boots.
okay. All through that time, we didn't realize that Coastal was pregnant.
Yeah, that's a whole nother.
And till August.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead with that story, Backlash. Don't stop.
I will explain that scenario of why. Okay.
Hey, leave it to your husband. He backlashed it and cracked that door wide open.
I know. I know people be like, how did you not know you went that long not knowing? Da da da. Well, I have. This is where my IBS comes in, irritable bowel syndrome, and mine gets to a point. Sometimes when it's like really, really like detrimental or whatever.
Retired Rick. I need a 50-pound catfish.
But I had like severe stomach cramps, rolling, and everything. So in my mind, anytime that flared up, that was what it was. I didn't, because
Not to mention, she also has semi-panic attacks every now and then.
so
I have no idea why.
But for like of course, we have been trying for family
like
and
9.5 years
and
before
that, I would have the same symptoms, take the test, negative. So I'm like, okay, it's gonna be my IBS. I'm not gonna be able to conceive because it did say probably wouldn't be able to. So I'm like, I didn't put the effort of thinking I could have been pregnant during that when I was pregnant. And so actually the night I took the actual test just to verify, okay, this is what it was. During up until then, I realized certain smells became god awful to me. He was cooking deer meat that he had gotten from his dad and stuff. normally I had no problems with that. But I was just like, when he's open, I'm like, oh my God, that's like, is it bad? Did it go bad? It is, I had a god awful smell. And I'm like, okay, my diet was weird. So the night of our anniversary, or when I actually took a test, and I already in my mind had already thought I'm not going to be pregnant because I'm having the cramp symptoms, and so I'm like, I'm not going to be pregnant. I'm not even going to put the positive into it. Sure enough, we took the test, and bam, that's when we ended up finding about Panda. That was August 9th. September 25th is when I had Panda.
And that was after 85 hours of labor.
So we went from...
She had a C-section.
So we literally had
5 weeks.
5 weeks to realize we got a kid coming.
August 10th to September
2
20th.
weeks labor.
August 10th to September 25th. So you're looking at 35 days, basically. So 7 weeks or 5 weeks. Yeah.
But due to that hurt did come early, it did give us two.
Then Panda stayed in the hospital from September 25th to November 30th.
Rick, God is omnipotent. He's everywhere. He sees things everywhere. He's not that he's outside the box where he can handle anything and everything at one time.
Oh,
He loves his children no matter what, where, or whoever they are, wherever they're at.
Yeah.
I know that whole scenario is what he's mentioning. That whole region just needs prayer.
Yep.
No matter what side you're on, no matter what. Certain ones can probably, if they.
Well,
but
I will say this: Israel needs a prayer. But
yes.
if you read in Revelations, that is one of the signs of the times.
Yep. If they end up in a peace treaty or something, that's when they're also talking about here. I know the bank that we're currently with is saying January the 15th, they're closing all but one branch here because they're going to all digital currency. They're no longer going to carry cash at the first of the year. They want to go to all digital. And I know another bank that somebody right around the corner works for. They said they're closing all branches to the public because they're going completely digital first of the year.
I don't know how that's capable, but
I know the government is starting to push a digital to go completely digital. They're going to stop. They're saying they're going to stop printing money and take it out of circulation.
Basically, it's anything that's on debit cards.
Yep. Debit and credit cards for now on. But if you remember about a year or so ago, we had a coin shortage. There was a coin shortage. That was to see how people would react to no physical money. Retired Rick, I know PNC Bank has said they're going to digital. I know North Carolina State Employees Credit Union, which is also your local federal government credit union or LFGCU. Those are both tied together. They're going digital first of the year. And that's one reason why I recently have left PNC Bank to go to a different bank. But
I understand that.
between the war over in Israel and stuff, and they're talking about a digital currency, I wouldn't be surprised if after the digital currency, you don't go to a one world currency in
Well,
5 to 10 years.
there are things that have been going on for the last, actually,
I'd
the
say,
last quite a while, and it's still showing signs.
yeah, I'd say the last decade has really started to show a lot.
Oh yeah.
River Rat said he's in North Carolina. A lot of places in North Carolina, like the Dollar General right down the street from us, they just remodeled. They hate taking cash. They prefer you to pay with card.
Mm-hmm.
They actually, he said that they're going to go to a 25% surcharge to use cash first of the year. At
Who
Dollar
said
General.
that?
Dollar General down the street from us said they're going to start charging 25% more if you pay with cash than card. I was like, well, you'll lose my business. So, yeah.
Well, they got to get the cash off the street somehow, so you got to do it
Yep.
somewhere to get cash off the street.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I hold on to cash. I hold on to change too.
Huh. Yep.
But what did you guys think of COVID?
I think that was an experiment.
Actually, my personal thoughts, it was man-made.
Well, it is. It was.
It was man-made in Japan because the four scientists that made it, they tried to come out and say something about it, and they were killed.
Yep. But I will say that I talked about COVID on one of my ride-alongs, and they took my live stream down. But I'll say it was to see how many people they could get to actually take a vaccine, which was kind of an experiment of how many people, I hate to say it, would take a mark of the beast. And two, population control.
Yeah, Gray Wolf.
Pandemic, yeah. Because of where it came from, that country has such a population issue next door. And all around it, yeah. And yes, it was China, not Japan.
Because they keep coming up with new versions of the COVID vaccine for you to keep taking every year.
Well, it's just like, unfortunately, if you look at COVID, it has the same biological makeup as the flu. It's just engineered a little differently.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's still a hoax.
Oh yeah.
It's not something a Christian needs to be taking.
I took the first shot and the booster because of fire department.
Right.
I have not taken it, but I've had it 2 or 3 times since then, and I'm in my honest opinion, I think the shot makes it easier for you to get it. But I don't want your live stream to be taken down, so I'm not going to talk about it too much more.
Hey, I'm not worried about it if it does or not.
Yeah. It took them about 6 months to take mine down, which I was kind of surprised. I didn't even fight it. I just let it go. And then I had to take a community guideline course to get the strike off of it.
Yeah, I think it was a whole, like I said, experiment.
China pneumonia. Yeah, I've heard of that one too. It's
I've heard of it. I've done my research on that one.
I think it was also kind of what I would call a sheet. It covered something else that's going on that's not doesn't have our attention. They're gonna put
Right.
this or this sheet on it. This is what you're gonna focus on, but what's under it that they don't want us knowing about?
yeah.
They're trying to cover it up.
Yep. They're trying to cover something else with, oh, this is out.
Yeah, but if anybody steps up to say anything about it, they're gonna get silenced.
I'm pretty sure it has been out way before now. Or created way before now.
And
it's been being made for years.
Well, it's just like the whole anthrax thing we had a few years back that was just here. It wasn't worldwide, but we had all those anthrax attacks. If you remember, probably 5 or 6 years ago, where they were sending anthrax to different people or this, that, and the other. Nobody actually ever got arrested for any of that I remember. If you need 5 shots, that tells you it's BS.
Yeah.
Retired Rick, I feel the same way about the flu because they give one flu shot a year. There's 3 or 4 different types of flu. How do you know that one shot's going to protect you? Because they don't know. They're guessing which type of flu is going to be worse that year when they put out the vaccine.
The random shot.
Yep. I don't take the flu shot anymore. Since they had the H1N1 bird flu thing. That
last
one.
time I had the flu shot was in 83.
Mine was in like 2007, 2008 when they had the H1N1 outbreak. And I ended up with 105 fever and in the hospital for 2 days.
I remember that one, Grey Wolf, the Ebola scare. Yep. That was really bad.
Because we have a gentleman in our church took, what was it, just the flu? Or
that was the H1N1 flu.
Mix. When they mixed the flu and the H1N, and he
is almost paraplegic from it now.
Because something that reacted and it, yeah.
Well, he was like me. He had 105 plus fever for 2 or 3 days. He ended up in a coma and his body never recovered.
Nope.
He now has to walk with
arm brace.
He has the arm brace crutches and he kind of drags his legs because he was actually paraplegic for a while where he was wheelchair bound. And now he can walk a little bit, but yeah. Crank honey.
I like that one, Amy.
Yep.
Retire Rick. My mom got the flu shot every year, and every year she got the flu.
Tried to tell them not to get them.
Yep. Well, the years I've taken the flu shot, I've gotten the flu. I very rarely get it when I don't take it. Which I think next weekend I'm going to try to go catfishing again with that bait I showed earlier. Now, whether I take Coastal and Panda with me is a whole nother story. I've never I've never seen an Asian carp in person until I got these packages. So
Well, Asian carp are not small.
I watched them on
JBT.
TV or TV on YouTube.
J-
I haven't
Sure.
watched him on Asian carp yet.
No.
Asian carp get well over 50, 60, 70.
I like watching the ones where there's wakeboarding or skiing behind the boat
NJ.
with the full protection, trying to catch them with the net.
NJ.
Yeah,
Maniac.
well, those are small.
Yeah.
All right, good night, river rats. But
All right, River Rat.
Asian carp you see that's attacking them,
Yeah.
some of them are 15, 20 pounds. But wait until one comes out of the water pushing 50, 60 pounds and hits you in the boat.
Whew.
You're going to hurt.
Yeah, I've seen a few.
You'll hurt with a
videos
small
where
one. too.
I've seen a few where they come across the boat and knock people out.
Oh, I've seen people get knocked out of the boat by them.
Yeah. Retired Rick said he depending on how school
So the
stuff goes.
weather permits.
Yep.
Hey, Mike Irvin.
Mike Urban. I'll
No.
take Panda to school and hopefully Coastal will get her for lunch,
Mhm.
get her home, and then I can get off
You go
around 3
fishing.
o'clock and maybe fish a little bit.
I knew you was going to do that.
Good night.
Well, we normally try to, if she drops off, I pick up. If I drop off, she picks up when we have both vehicles.
Right.
Because if I leave at 2 o'clock, come all the way here, it's almost 45 minutes to an hour back to where I work. To where
Right.
she works, it's only about 25, 30 minutes.
Oh,
And,
that brings up another question. Coastal, how do you like? No, I shouldn't say Coastal, but Speed Demon. How did you like driving Backlash's truck?
It was fun for a while, but then it just kind of
It's too big for her.
no. Just sometimes I can go faster in my car than I can. Or it's more a smoother drive, transition, whatever. The truck was fun. I have to admit, it was fun. Had no problems with it. But yeah, but
Now, how many people have you wanted to run over with it?
a lot of people, everybody. Maybe it's safer I don't drive it as much.
Wait till something I'm trying to figure out how to get is a brush guard for the front of it.
Oh, now you're going to give her a way to push people out of the way now.
But,
Yeah.
But where? Because I do work for.
Hit them like a hockey puck. Watch them go across the street.
With working at the hospital here, we do have to have stickers on the back. And that's also something else I gotta.
Yeah.
I can call. Okay, this amount of days I'm parking in the lot. Don't get a ticket. This is where it is. And I try to do the furthest lot to my building.
Right.
So I'm like, but yeah.
People see a single vehicle sitting out there, they're going to park right next to it.
Yep.
Luckily, on those days where I ended up parking, it wasn't hardly anybody over there. So I was able to pull. The only, I guess, the biggest issue is just, yes, it is a bigger truck. And trying to back out or whatever and trying not to hit somebody else.
Good night, Rick. Amy,
Good night,
we will keep you in your prayers for tomorrow. She's got to go in the morning for chemo and have to be admitted for evaluations afterwards, and again Friday. So it's going to be a horrible week for her.
Yep. Unfortunately, won't be much bait painting then.
Know what?
Due to me having Miranda, do you want to finish the story you were starting with?
What?
Your mom and daddy?
Oh yeah. Yeah. My mom had had double breast cancer, went through chemo and radiation and all that. Unfortunately, the doctors overdid the chemo on her, and she has now developed what they call chemo brain. It, instead of it attacking the cancer cells,
It's attacking the brain.
it attacked the brain for the gross motor functions. So my mom can sit there holding onto a walker, and she'll just stand there for a few seconds, and then next thing you know, you see her foot jump, because that signal from her head to her foot takes 3 times longer than what it should.
Right.
So I definitely pray for Crank Honey and that things are better for her than they have been for my mom.
Yeah, because I lost my niece to cancer. She went through breast cancer, then she went through pancreatic cancer, then the one into the liver that took over her body.
And
So
I'm
I know, yeah, she lost that battle.
a volunteer fireman.
And that's when
The number one killer of firemen
Cancer.
on duty is cancer.
Yeah, because you're introduced to all different kinds of chemicals and stuff.
Yep, and surprisingly, as much as I hate to say this,
you can use another time.
the number one cancer is testicular cancer, for lack of better terminology. And one of the groups at the
What did you just say? Oyster cancer.
yeah. Well, one of the groups at the conference has now come up with a slogan called "Protect Your Acorns."
Well, hey, if they're that small, then I'm
Yeah.
sorry for it, but I'd rather keep my Rocky Mountain oysters right where they're at.
Yeah. Basically, what happens is when we put on that 50 pounds of clothes that protects
I understand. Yeah, Grey Wolf, I understand that. That's a form of home health care. It's comfort care for the ones that cancer
like hospice.
chemo. Yeah, it's like hospice, but
Yep.
it's a aftercare to keep them comfortable till they.
Yeah.
So,
The pants, the coat, the boots, the helmet, the air pack, and all that we put on weighs probably about 50 or so pounds. And of course, it's made to keep the hot fire out, but it also keeps our body temperature in.
Jim?
Catfish dog. And when you sweat, unfortunately, it all congregates around your waistline. So that's where you get most of your cancers from. Is from where it reabsorbs back into your body. Yeah, she paid me for a sausage ball. I made sausage and cheese balls before we went on air. Panda gave me $1 so she could have a sausage and cheese ball.
Really?
Yeah, she paid for food that I was going to give her anyways.
Do you have any more left?
Yes.
And he used the Red Lobster cheddar.
The Cheddar Bay biscuit mix and some mild sausage to do it. Sorry, Crank Honey. I hear that. Yeah, Mom. I think they told Mom that they were 100% successful at getting everything out of her, but they still made her do the whole chemo treatments for like 6 months, 3 to 6 months afterwards. And one of the ladies, unfortunately, that had the same type of, there's 5 ladies within 10 miles of each other that had the same type of breast cancer. And out and that was all within 6 months of each other. Out of those 5, my mom is the last one alive. She's the last one. She had so much chemo. She got so much over chemo that it messed with her brain. But she's the only one out of 5 that hasn't had a relapse and died from the relapse yet. So it's like I'm sad that it affected her way of life and her lifestyle, but in a sense, the other 4 that didn't get as much chemo side effects have had relapses and passed away in the last 6 months to a year. I'm not trying to scare Amy with saying that, unfortunately, but in a way, it's like you hate seeing your loved ones suffer because their quality of life went down from it. But then, in a
Yeah.
sense, you see other ones that were right there with her that aren't here anymore because they don't have those. They didn't get that much and didn't have anything.
Let's
And
keep
they-
Grey Wolf in our prayers too, because he's
Yep.
in recovery and he's 112 days clean.
Yep.
And what's going on in his family is really taxing him right now.
Yeah. I've let's see, 2 months before me and Coastal got married, I was at my granddad's house fishing.
What?
I was talking on the phone to her about wedding plans, and the rod that I had off the end of the pier started pulling drag. I went to go down the pier. I actually climbed across the boat, jumped off the boat onto the other pier where the rod was. And when I landed on the pier, she heard a loud scream and nothing as my left leg went through the pier. And I fell forward and hyperextended my left knee and tore everything in it.
Sorry about that, but you shrunk real quick, didn't you?
Huh?
You shrunk real quick, didn't you?
Oh, I passed out from it.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
I tore my MCL, my PCL, my ACL, tore the cartilage. I did everything but break it.
How many people did it take to get you out of there?
Nobody was there. I was by myself.
How'd you get out of it?
I came to about 3 or 4 minutes. I only passed out about 5 minutes. And I was able to get my leg unstuck from the pier because I literally broke a 2x8 in half. Because
Right.
I hit a rock spot when I jumped. And yeah. And actually, before I even went up to the house, the fish was still on the rod, so I actually reeled the fish in, which happened to be about a 3 or 4 pound mud cat or white catfish, whatever you want to call them. They got a real black back and a white belly.
Mm-hmm.
We call them white cats here, but they're or mud cat.
Yeah, they're more of a bullhead.
Well, bullheads here have a curved tail. This one doesn't. It still has a forked tail.
Okay.
So it is a different type of catfish. I caught it, got it off the hook, threw it back in the water, drug myself up the hill to the house, dragging my leg behind me, got in the house and called her from the house phone and told her what happened.
And this whole time I'm like trying to call his number, but of course
my phone bounced off the pier into the water and I never got that phone back. I never found it. So it's still in the creek at my granddad's house. So yeah. That was June 2nd of 2008. I had cortisone shots for the next 4 years. And January of 2012, I switched doctors. Catfish dog said it looks like a channel cat to me. They are very close cousins to channel cats. in December of 2011, I switched doctors because I saw one on TV that does all the stuff for ECU football, which is the college up the road. I switched over to him. He did the MRIs. He was like, I can't see a thing. Do you mind if I do arthroscopic surgery and explore your knee to see what's causing you so much pain? He went in arthroscopically, and I wish I had signed the paperwork for him to do a full replacement back then, but I didn't. I just signed it for the arthroscopic surgery. He said the inside of my knee was so damaged, he didn't know how I had been walking on it. But he cleaned it up, and he cleaned it up in 2012, and I'm still walking on that knee with 3 tears in it.
I'm Mike Sampson. Do you guys know Scott Swift?
Yes.
Yes.
Is he on your prayer list?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And Miss Joy.
Yes.
Right. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Mike Urban needs to be on your prayer list because he has some family issues that came up.
But yeah, I still deal with and I've favored this left knee so much that I now have severe plantar fasciitis in my right foot. So I need surgery on my right foot and on my left knee now.
Welcome in, Sampson.
Hey, Mike Sampson. So it's a struggle some days to get up and go without the anti-inflammatory medicines.
Oh, yeah. I understand that. And you're a young kid.
Yep, I'm only 42.
You're way younger than I am.
Well, I can't help it. You're 142.
Hey, I can't help it. I walked on the earth with Moses, God, Isaiah.
I thought you were here with the dinosaurs.
Way before then.
Yep.
So,
borrowing this couch.
Well,
what's wrong with the couch? You sinking into it?
It's old.
I know. Coastal's starting to get taller than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her size, you're shrinking down and you're pushing her side up.
Well, I was sitting on the bar in between the seats instead of in a seat.
Oh, so you get, no, never mind. I'm going to be nice. He went from backlashing to being impaled.
Something. But, whew. Yep.
So,
Brontosaurus. Valerie. She had a pet Brontosaurus. She was with the Flintstones then.
no comment.
I was trying to. We Saturday had the fire department's Christmas party and stuff, and it was steaks, and these were huge steaks, and that were Fred Flint's. I'm like, he'd be proud of that steak.
They were. I think the fire chief said there were 18 ounces before cut, and most of them were about 14 to 16 ounces after cut.
And they was already
Crank honey, I'm 46 going on 197. Amy, aren't you just...
I won't tell you my real age, but I'm already past 342.
I want to think that Amy is in South Carolina, ain't she?
I believe so.
I was going to say, she ain't far from us. I think she's in South Carolina.
She'll be able to tell you in chat if she is or not.
Yeah, we're just up I-95 and about midway through North Carolina. Almost dead middle of North Carolina off of 95.
Yep.
I can go a quarter mile or about a mile down the road to where the pond is I normally fish. And from there, it's about 25 minutes to get I-95.
Valerie, your brontosaurus tasted so good. I put salt, pepper, and garlic on them and roasted them on the fire and ate them.
Y'all want to talk about age?
Hmm.
My granddad, who used to teach carpentry and commercial fishing at the local high school, will be 97 February the 25th if he makes it there.
Alabama.
She's in
Oh,
Alabama.
okay.
Go ahead and say it.
No, I won't. I'll refrain from it. But yeah, my granddad, which Panda calls Pop Pop, is going to be 97 this year. Or this coming year. Which is amazing. Yep.
So,
I think he said he graduated from high school, got drafted, got out of basic training, and his first assignment was Pearl Harbor about a week after it was bombed.
wow.
Yep. He was assigned to Pearl Harbor for cleanup.
That's right when the Japan-Chinese War started, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Against
World War
America.
II.
World War II.
Yep.
1942, I believe.
Yep. Because he was born in 1927.
And that was right when we were in the middle of the Vietnam War.
Yeah, my dad was during that.
Yep. 65 and 68.
Yep.
Yep. By the time Vietnam and Korea got around, I think my granddad was too old to go.
And then my brother, he was in Desert Storm.
The first one.
That Desert Storm is.
Yep.
Go for it.
Well, go for. Well, a lot of people get the go for. When you say go for, there's one and two.
Operation Desert Storm.
Which he was, her brother was exposed to Agent Orange over there. Yep.
Wow.
So
if Amy's granny was alive, she'd be 102.
I had a on my mom's side. Yep. I had a great aunt. She was 104
when she passed away.
And this woman, oh my God. Oh, if what they call it, the catbird ladies and stuff that's always want to go, always want to do stuff, even at 104, she was always ready to go.
Yep.
My great grandma, she's never in a nursing home. She lived in her own house, and she was 107 when she passed away.
Yep.
She never went into a nursing home or anything. She lived in her own house.
Yep.
She did her own
grandma
cooking.
was 98 when she passed away, but that was at a nursing home.
Mm-hmm.
Pop's mom. Both of my grandmas passed away about, one was 5 years ago, one was 6 years ago. My granddad on my dad's side, I never knew him. He passed away well before I was born. He was like 45. I think he was 45 or 46. And he was a big time farmer around this area. He had a headache one day, went up and sat down by the tree up behind the house to watch my dad and his brothers work the field. When they came up to him, he had passed away, and they found out he had a brain tumor. But he passed away watching them work. Or at least that's what I was told.
Hmm.
Yep. Heck,
So,
my mom and dad next Thanksgiving will have been married 50 years to each other.
So it is 49.
That's cool.
And my granddad and my grandmother would have been married 70 years about 2 months after she passed away. And he's lived 6 more years. And he will quickly tell you he attributes that 6 years to Panda being here.
Any more different ones?
And I think my mom would have given up with all of her medical issues had it not been for Panda. Which my mom that adopted me, she had 2 girls. One's about a year and a half older than me. One would have been 3 months younger than me. Both of them died within 60 days of being born.
Oh.
And then they adopted me. And I was adopted because of being abused. So,
I'm sorry to hear that.
yep. So I went from a family that abused me to a family that loved me unconditionally. So,
And now you're getting picked on and abused over your YouTube channel name.
well, I mean, I did that to myself. So,
Yeah,
I
but
literally,
you know it's all in fun though.
oh yeah, I mean, I literally did that to myself when I made this channel. I did it to pick on myself. So
So
who would have thought that backlashing reels would have gotten me monetized?
And honestly,
exactly.
any of us is actually backlashed. Or who's
Because
going
of
to
what?
guess that they have backlashed?
How do you come up with your name, your channel name?
Because she needs to be at the beach and ocean 24/7 to be happy.
Yeah. I guess you said I do have what I call mermaid soul. I need
A
a
what? A mermaid pool?
soul.
So
Soul.
Oh.
So,
she's happiest when she's at the beach listening to the waves.
And how often do you take her there?
I don't know.
As often as the bank account allows, and y'all aren't watching my stuff enough to help me.
Well, hey, I can't help it. You have a website, don't you?
What?
With gear.
Yeah, we got the.
I've got a merchandise site, but I don't think I've had a sale on it in over a year now.
Yeah, we want to try to revamp. Maybe put both of our.
Coastal has a merchandise store too, but I don't think anybody's ever bought anything from hers.
No, I think you guys might need to
Yeah, we'll probably
revamp them and pray about it and let God lead you and guide you how to do those stores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also with the coastal water, a lot of my fishing experiences or adventures, as I call them,
Or saltwater.
saltwater related. And thanks to my father taking me down there, to the point literally, what was Bonner Bridge? It had it had a catwalk for a good amount of ways, and you can fish off that, and it's over Oregon Inlet area, so you have the fish and everything constantly coming through, and even he will literally, I guess, pack the whole kitchen sink and the sink at times, and we'll pack go all the way to the very very end, unpack. He'll have his army cot or sleeping bag, and there was like a little under area where you can like set up the bedding. So literally, we slept and ate on the catwalk. The fish. Sometimes we cooked what we caught, or of course he brought things. Had breakfast with bacon and eggs and stuff. So the coast really has a good tie to me.
That's why you like the ocean so much.
Hmm.
You have a lot
And
of good memories there.
and on a, I guess, like spiritual side, I see it as a connection to the other shore.
Backlash, I was about to ask you what's your pet.
I was trying to pull up a map of North Carolina, but you're not going to be able to see it very good.
Mhm.
No.
But if you look at the currently now the Bonner Bridge,
Yep. I can't get. I got a map around here somewhere. I got to find it. I can show y'all better.
most of it, but the section that the catwalk was, a good section now has been turned into a big fishing pier.
Catfished all back because my phone died while dealing with Christmas decorations.
That's why you have a 6-year-old panda to decorate. That loves to decorate.
Grab my drink. At least let me get the last swallow.
Speaking of, I need to go. Just make sure she ain't done semi-salts.
Yeah. Coastal's doing a panda check.
Panda check. What does she do? Sleepwalk?
She doesn't sleepwalk, but she does somersaults in her bed.
Huh?
She will. You'll go by one time and her head's on the pillow. Next time she'll be perpendicular across the bed, and then the next time you'll go by and her feet will be on the pillows and her head will be under the covers. She just literally keeps working her way in circles and rolls and tumbles and everything else. But let's see. Oh, yep. I definitely hope to get some of this catfish bait out next weekend and go try to fish somewhere. I don't know if that'll be with or without Coastal, because we'll have Panda next weekend, so that's not going to be.
No, I remember a tournament where Panda won the audience.
I mean, she's the only one that caught out of us.
I think you know what
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh yeah,
All
that
right,
was your tournament.
All right, Amy. Good night. Welcome back, Tim.
Yeah, she's got a shadow box on her wall with her $5 British money that she won off of that.
Yeah. No,
From
how would
Froggy.
you? Yeah, Bandit Frogster.
Yep. I haven't seen Frogster in a while. How's she
No,
going?
she's taking a break from YouTube for a while.
Okay.
I talked to her.
Yeah.
She's taking the sabbatical from YouTube.
Yep.
No, you guys have any final thoughts?
Not really. I've got to finish editing a video so I can get it put out. I've been working on the edit for about 3 days now.
Other than, not just after watching Double Hook and a few others do the fly jigs and stuff. I don't know if what
Catfish dog. That's why my wife doesn't sleep with me. It's a pro wrestling match, and I'm good with that.
No, I have been interesting and learning.
Interested.
Yeah, I'm getting tired. Words are getting difficult. But if not that, the jig route, maybe like making plastic worm or plastic baits.
I want to go to Do It Molds and get a few molds and start doing some plastic baits and maybe get some lead molds to start doing some jig heads and stuff. She said something about trying to tie flies or bucktails. So I could mold the jig head and she could tie the fly stuff to it.
That's cool.
Like Kelly Bullock or Double Hook.
Yeah.
Some of
Lost
them.
Oaks.
There's a
No.
lot of people on
So instead of purchasing, maybe we can make.
Stash Jigs does it.
Mhm.
There's Ruben Flores on TikTok that does it. Which I do have TikTok also. I just don't do. I do more support over there than I do videos.
I closed my TikTok account.
Haven't closed it because I am monetized over there, but I just don't do much over there.
Now, Backlash, would you like to close us out in prayer?
I can. I guess let us pray. Dear Lord, thank you for this time of fellowship tonight with family and friends. Lord, please lay your hand on each and every one of them that have been in the chat, who's still in the chat, and just bless them, Lord, with your divine healing and your interventions, Lord. Those that are struggling with addictions or medical issues, Lord, just touch them and let them know that you can guide them to good health and the safety, and just be with each and every one of us. And hopefully one of us will catch a state record fish one day. But in your name we pray. Amen.
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 Ah,
Hey, Paula Abram.
oh.
Paula. Miss Paula.
I want to thank you guys for coming up here tonight and sharing your story and just hanging out and just chatting.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
And
I had to go through and try to find some of my best backlashes and come up for a roast one day.
just let me know. I can. You send me the videos and I'll have them lined up for that night.
I'm
That's
sure.
right. Roast about
You're
that.
lucky I didn't take your latest video and run the heck out of that one tonight.
Hey, if you want to show the beginning of that one, you can. Because I literally actually, I think I backlashed that reel the time before I went fishing, and I never got the backlash out, and I went to cast out, and I backlashed. The backlash was still there.
You wasn't even able to do an intro
Yep.
on that video.
I didn't remember that until I started editing. I had the backlash, and I'm working on the backlash, and now I go, "Hey y'all, this is Backlash Fisherman." I'm like, "Really?"
Feeling better.
Oh, Paula.
Oh.
Hey, Cindy.
That's it. Hey, Paula. Just walking in as we're just fixing to close this out.
Cindy, I hope you caught a bridge monster.
Cindy,
And there's,
congratulations again on your 1,000 subs.
Cool.
The beaver moon.
Yeah, I like going over to Cindy and Travis's.
Mm-hmm.
They have a great show there, fishing, but Cindy has been getting her Lucky Penelope in her car instead of putting it in Travis's car so she can use it for good luck charm.
Catch a boat with.
Yeah, Coastal's best backlash was she was fishing off of a pier, and a boat came by and hooked her line, and she caught the boat.
What?
Except for it took all the line away.
It was not a very pretty pink line, but he was. It came. Well, the boat was coming around a bend too fast than he should have.
And he had to avoid another boat, and he went across everybody's lines doing it.
And I was in the process of getting ready to cast it, and yeah.
You cast it and hit the boat.
Yep, I caught me a boat. And it kept going.
I literally have a rock somewhere around here where I caught an actual rock off the bottom. The hook went right through a hole in the rock, and I caught the rock. And I have a picture somewhere where I have a circle hook that it was a glass Coke bottle and the circle hook was in it just like that, right through the mouth of the bottle.
I'm trying to get a couple friends of mine that I know that I fished with about 6 years ago.
Huh.
That's this lake where a guy launched his boat,
Since you remembered her tonight.
and I hooked into the guy's boat and pulled it in, and they have the video of it. I'm trying to get it so I can post it on YouTube.
Cindy, did y'all catch any fish tonight?
Of me catching the 2,000-pound bass boat.
Didn't catch anything. Okay. I saw that.
So I know you guys are probably getting tired, and I know you guys have a long day tomorrow.
It was up here at one time.
There it goes. He walks off.
It wasn't here at one time. I don't know if it still is or not.
It might be in the bowl at the very top.
That's what I was thinking.
What's he looking for?
You gotta clip it.
What did he
This
lose?
My rock.
His marble. No.
Well, we already knew he lost his marbles.
There you go.
I can see why he caught that rock. It has a nice hole in it.
There's the hole.
Yeah, that's
It's
the hole.
I think I caught it in the little hole on the side over here.
That's a current. Going to get that hook in there just right, and you're not going to get it out until you get it on the shore.
Yep, I didn't know what I had, but it was a good fighting rock. I was out rock fishing for striped bass. I caught that rock instead. Oop, piece just broke off.
It's a funny looking striped bass.
Yeah, I just had a piece break off.
Did it jump out of the water a couple of times for you?
Nah. It's kind of the funniest fish I ever caught was I was down in Little Washington, down by John Parker's area. I thought I got hung up on the bottom. Well, I pulled a few times tugging and it broke free. Reeled it in. I had hooked somebody's bottom rig and I caught the skeleton of a fish off of their bottom rig. They had about a 18 to 20 inch, I think it was a red drum that had died while hanging on to their bottom rig.
Congrats you later. Love you too.
See you, Paula.
I need to send her a G.I. Joe.
Yep. Poor Ken.
No.
What is it Paula has it on you, Backlash?
I have no idea. Holy rock backlash. Yeah. Yep. I caught a holy rock.
Well, Cindy, don't ever watch these videos because he'll tell you and show you how to backlash a reel, any reel you got, even the cane pole.
I had that on here.
So I know you guys are probably tired and you guys have a long day tomorrow.
She might have a long day. Mine's gonna be mostly on the computer, I think.
Oh, you're off tomorrow?
No, I'll be on the computer writing permits. My new job, I go do soil testing to find water table levels and then come back and write permits for the land for septic systems to be installed.
And I know she works at a hospital as a
She works in the financial services department.
The what?
It's the financial service department or COV.
Okay.
We our health system, we cover 9 hospitals. I think I got the number. And then we have kind of like, it's like almost like a private practice, but it's like a
She said, "I
Oh,
love you guys. Nothing on Backlash, like clinics.
clinics as well.
They have a few clinics and stuff, or medical centers.
Can we cover? Let's see. East.
East of 95.
Yeah, east of 95. Of that area. Let's see. Yeah, east of 95. Oh, it's in there.
There it goes again.
Wait. Yeah, pager.
Went off for
Okay.
State House. Fire pager went off.
Okay.
If you want a quick wake up call,
This thing vibrates
rattles,
rolls, and tones.
And
You're not
screams.
sleeping through it.
I probably could.
No, I highly doubt it because it will wake me up from the other end of the house.
I could sleep through a severe lightning and thunderstorm. It wouldn't bother me.
This thing here is louder than thunder.
Probably, but I'd sure give it a try. So
luckily, I do more. Don't work on the patient side of the hospital to kind of do the back end where, in a sense, electronically file documents on a patient level. So if someone does a self-pay or sends in a correspondent and it needs to be attached to one of their accounts, if they have multiple accounts, then I have to tag through the two systems I work in to put that piece of paper into their file folder, in a sense. And we have it on that level. Then we have it on the hospital level. And again, we have gained and we have lost some hospitals. I think I said 9 currently we have, plus a home health and hospice unit. Or
I wanted to try to log into this app, but it ain't letting me.
what app is that?
Fish brain.
And we should be either next year or the year after, we haven't building a mental health hospital that can pretty much
Hey, get him again.
I might need a mental hospital. 16 years
Well, we
ago.
already know your marbles are over there in a dish.
16 years with Coastal.
Because unfortunately, hospitals do not say you can only do so much for mental
There
health.
you go, Backlash. Newsflash. Backlash shakes John Parker's hand the cat con. Gets a backlash juju that won't go away.
Catfish dog. John Parker lives about 15 minutes that away.
We were at church with him last Sunday.
Yep. Me and him stood beside each other at the altar.
Hey, and you shake his hand every week, don't you?
Just about get to.
That's
I
why
don't know
you
if
can't
I
get
get
the juju to go away.
I don't know if the juju comes from him or me.
Y'all just pass it. No.
I think you guys keep swapping it every time you shake hands.
But I will say, I beat him for the Campfish Worth Their Lick trophy. I did not bring it home. 5-1.
Yeah, he thinks you cheated on that one.
Yeah, but we hope, if nothing else, if we get a chance to go, to hopefully give Miss Dana an opportunity to kind of step back a little bit because he's going to kind of help with Mr. Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're helping each other. I know, tell them what's going to happen.
The Backlash leading the blonde.
Blind leading the blonde.
The blonde leading the blonde.
Yeah, I can already see the outcome of this one.
Yeah.
So are you going to drive his pontoon boat too?
He's asked for me to take him out on it before, but I haven't gotten him out there yet.
No, hey, do a video on this one. I'd love to see this video or this
What?
live. You and John Parker fishing together.
We've done that a couple of times.
But on the pontoon.
Not on a boat.
No.
Catfish Dog says YouTube gold.
Yep.
Hey, the two Jujus, Tim, which one's you going to win? The Catfish with a lick or the Backlash?
So far, I've fished against him twice. I've beaten him both times.
Yeah, but there's always a third time's a charm.
Yeah, well, last time he got mad at me because I took all spinning reels.
Oh, and you didn't Backlash none?
I didn't win on him. But I have won a spinning reel with no wind.
Huh?
What?
Oh, yeah. I know why you win out of them without the wind. I know that. I've seen how you spoil your reels.
Well, not only that, I got a few reels that the bail won't flip back over when you twist them, and that twists the line up too.
Yeah, but it makes that line go off that spool real quick.
Yep.
About 3/4 of an inch. Just
Yep. I can. But anyways.
I'm going to go ahead and end this so you guys can get some sleep and
Yep.
have a good night because it's probably around 11 o'clock your time.
Yep.
I'm gonna put my rock back in its little bowl.
Yeah, put it back in the bowl with your marbles.
I ain't got any marbles anymore. It don't seem like. I wish I still had the Coca-Cola bottle. I'll put it right there in that bowl. It's like that nice and tight.
You locked up a rod.
Yep. Well, it's also got Coastal's milk glass collection of antique milk glass.
All right. Well, it's been fun having you guys up here. We're going to have to do it again.
Oh, yeah.
And next time we're going to have to get a list of all your backlashing videos and clips.
Yep.
And just run them.
Next spring, when it warms up some, I'll probably take John Parker out on the boat and try to figure out somewhere to go fishing. Probably go up the Tar River to Grimsland.
Well, if he has a fish finder on the boat, you should be able to tell where the fish are.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't know what type of fish finder he has.
Don't you have one?
Yeah, but mount it on his boat and
yeah.
I mean, I could take the one from Obelisk, but
no.
it's not the
No, that's not.
not the best. More likely, there's a bridge that goes across the Tar River about 10 miles up the river from where he's at. We can run up there and fish. And the river's only probably about, I'd say, 150 foot wide there. So he could fish all three of the pilings under it all at one time.
Oh, so I can cast across it.
Yep.
All right.
I can backlash and still get across the river at that area.
I don't even need the backlash, and I can hit the pilot of the boat
Yep.
with a 4-ounce pyramid sinker.
If you cast right, you can cast it 3/4 of the way up the trees on the other side.
I could hit the other bank easy.
Oh yeah. Anyways, we'll talk to everybody later. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed night. Tight lines and try not to backlash anything. If you ever make it if y'all make it in North Carolina, let us know. We'll take you to the coastal water down at the beach.
With that being said, good night, everybody. Tight lines, and God bless you.
Yep. God bless everyone.
And have a wonderful night.
Yep.
Good night.
Night.